All right, we're going to do one more example. Here we're going to find the dy dx function for y secant x equals x tangent of y. So we're not finding this dy dx at a single point. We would like to find it overall. Okay. So when we take a look at this, we're going to differentiate the left-hand side and the right-hand side, both with respect to x. If we look at the way that the left-hand side is built, we have y times secant x, so we're going to use the product rule. And on the right-hand side, we have x times tangent of y. And so we're going to use the product rule there as well. So here we go. The derivative of y is going to be dy dx, and we multiply it by the undifferentiated secant x. We're going to add y times the derivative of secant x. Okay, so this is our left-hand side. Now we're going to differentiate our right-hand side, again using product rule. So we have the derivative of x, which is just going to be 1 times tan x, plus x times the derivative of tangent of y. Okay. So let's start simplifying some of these things. So dy dx times secant x, that's great. Nothing needed here. Plus y times the derivative of secant x. Derivative of secant x is secant x tangent x. On the right-hand side, the derivative of x with respect to x is just 1. So d dx of x times tan x is just tan x. And now we're going to use the chain rule to differentiate tangent of y. So we differentiate our outside function tangent. That gives us secant squared of y. And now we're going to differentiate our inside, dy dx. Okay, so we are ready to start thinking about isolating dy dx. We see it on both sides of our equation. And so we're just going to do a little bit of algebra. We're going to move all of the terms that have dy dx in them as factors to the left-hand side, and everything else that doesn't have dy dx as a factor, we're going to move to the right-hand side. So let's try this out. We get dy dx times secant x minus x secant squared y dy dx. So this guy I subtracted over is going to be equal to tan x minus y secant x tan x. All right, and our goal is to solve for dy dx. It's a factor of both terms on the left here, so let's factor it out. We have dy dx times secant x minus x secant squared y. And this is equal to our right side. So tan x minus y secant x tan x. As on the prize, our goal is to find dy dx. And so we're going to divide both sides through by the stuff multiplying dy dx, which is secant x minus x secant squared y. Okay, so we're going to just divide that over. We get dy dx is tan x minus y secant x tan x all over secant x minus x secant squared y. Great.